Agenda on Facebook Live, coming to you from Meadow Mill and sponsored by University of Maryland, Baltimore. I am Amanda. This is Molly. She's filling in for Simone while she's frolicking at the beach, and she's joining our Girls with Curls crew today. Mine are away. Tell us about your plans in the comments field below. So, Molly, what did you do over the holiday?
I went to my sister's house, and we had lots of tasty food, and we danced and frolicked in the rain because it rained for like a good hour straight.
Or most of the day, I think.
No, ours didn't.
Oh, really?
We had just eaten, and then all of a sudden it downpoured, and we went and played in the rain. It was so much fun.
So what kind of good food did you have?
We had all the regular barbecue stuff, and then her neighbor had a bunch of Mexican steak that we did on the grill, and it was so tasty. I ate more than my fill.
Awesome. That sounds like a perfect Fourth. I went on a few really good hikes. One was in Ellicott City, and the other one was, I don't remember where I went. But I also did some me shopping, because I deserve it.
That's right.
It's me. And I did go see the new Sofia Coppola movie, which I totally expected to love, and really did not. So that was kind of a bummer. So don't go see that movie. You don't really need to. Anyway, let's get to the weekend. What's happening all weekend?
All right. So all weekend, Shore Leave 39 at the Hunt Valley Inn. The fan-run sci-fi convention features actor appearances, including Kevin Sussman from Big Bang Theory, workshops, which includes juggling and model building, and gaming, some stargazing, and an autograph party.
Molly, are you Star Wars or Star Trek?
I'm both.
Wow.
Yes.
You don't encounter both that often.
Both. I love them both. I grew up with them and still watch reruns of Star Trek and have seen all the movies multiple times.
Have you ever been to a Trekkie convention?
I have not, but my stepdad does go.
Whoa! Okay.
Every year.
I'm Star Wars, just in case you were wondering.
I wasn't.
Thanks. All right, cool. So, what's happening tonight?
So tonight is Little Italy Open Air Film Festival. We mentioned last week that July always means the start of outdoor movie season in Baltimore. The tradition continues with Moonstruck in Little Italy with the corner of Styles and High Streets. Stop in at Vaccaro's for some gelato and bring your own beach chairs.
I have to interrupt you for a second because my friend Kenny Friedman is here. Hi, Kenny.
Hi, Kenny.
Old friend. We went to college together and worked on the Retriever paper together. So anyway, so have you ever gone and done Little Italy Open Air Film Fest?
I haven't done the Little Italy one yet. I will because I think it would be a lot of fun. But
it's super
last
good.
year I went to the AVAM at Fed Hill and saw Labyrinth, which was a lot of fun.
That's a great experience. And I know the Flicks from the Hill is doing ET this year later in the season, which will be an awesome thing to do.
Oh, yeah.
And the Little Italy one is it's really great. You go get some treats at Vaccaro's or you bring some wine with you and your beach chair and just hang out. And it seems like a scene from a movie. It feels like you're on a movie set.
So also tonight is Holiday Inn at the Hippodrome. This is kind of a neat opportunity. Instead of having to go to Broadway to see Irving Berlin's musical, that was hard to say for me, you can go to the Hippodrome tonight and see a screening of the show. It was filmed before a live audience at Studio 54.
I actually did see Holiday Inn on Broadway. Corbin Blue's in it. He's all grown up now. It's a pretty fun and sweet show in like classic Broadway style. Plus, it has tap, which I judge all musicals based on whether or not they have tap numbers because
Nice.
I'm a little bit of a dabbler in the tapping.
Did you take tap
world.
when you were little?
Oh, totally. For years, forever, basically. So yeah, it's a great opportunity because you don't have to pay Broadway prices and you still get to see the show. So check it out.
So tonight there's New Romance at Belvedere Square. The Summer Sounds concert series continues tonight with the 80s tribute band. There should be some music that we can all sing along to. Mm-hmm. I saw New Romance several years ago at the River Watch for New Year's Eve, and that is a really fantastic place to go people watch.
Yeah, that's kind of a classic joint. It's one of those spots.
But they're fun. They do like new wave 80s kind of stuff.
So maybe a little Cars action.
Maybe, yeah.
Police, maybe something like
a few
that.
years.
Okay, well, anyway, it's a good night out at Belvedere Square. What's going on? Well, hold on. Before we get to Saturday, if you just got here, this is Jmore's Weekend Agenda on Facebook Live. We're sponsored by University of Maryland, Baltimore. Be sure to comment below, share, like, and follow at #Jmore Weekend. Tell us about Saturday.
So Saturday, David Blaine live at the Hippodrome. It is a busy weekend at the Hippodrome, apparently. If you like magic and illusion and feats of endurance, catch David Blaine as he attempts to push his own limits. He promises to both shock and amuse in his one-man show.
And have you ever seen David Blaine?
Not live, but I just watched a documentary about him, probably within the last 6 months. Apparently, he decided that he was going to catch a bullet with his mouth, and he had this cup fashioned that he could put in his mouth, and he caught a bullet. Did get injured, but he did not die, which is why he's
That's a win.
Which why he's there tonight, and maybe he'll do that trick.
That seems kind of absurd. Can you imagine putting that on your resume? I can catch bullets with my mouth.
Fantastic illusionist, though.
Yes, sure. If you like that sort of thing. I used to be a really big fan of David Copperfield when I was younger. I loved him. I had to go to all his shows, and I like Penn and Teller too. They're pretty cool.
There you go.
All right, what else?
Charm City Roller Girls in Laurel. The Be More Classic tournament takes place at the Laurel Gardens Ice House and showcases the Roller Derby's League's B teams. The event includes 5 visiting teams from across the country playing 9 30-minute games and 3 hour-long games. The tourney takes place from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. for a full day of derby action.
Go girls! So I used to be friends with a couple CCRGs, and this is a big old shout out to my favorite roller girl ever, though, Molly Melee. I miss you. Mwah!
Well, she does have a good name.
She does, right? She's one of my stable of Molly's. You're in there.
There you go.
I have 3 of them. Molly Melee is the first. Molly S, who we call Swizzle. If you're out there, hi Molly S. This is my second, and now I have you.
I'm okay with being third. All right. So also on Saturday is Baltimore Brigade at Royal Farms Arena. Speaking of obscure or unusual sports, who out there knows that we have an arena football team?
Yeah, who knew?
Well, we do. It's
All
called
right.
the Baltimore Brigade. Is in the middle of its inaugural season, and they take on the Philadelphia Soul Saturday at 7 o'clock.
Check it out. Those arena sports are actually really fun because you usually do a lot of audience kind of interaction, and you win prizes, and there's like funny breaks and cool mascots and all of the above. So
I used to go see the Spirit indoor soccer back in the day.
yeah, and the blast was
a lot of
always
fun.
a blast. It was fun. All right, well, we will be wrapping up this week's Weekend Agenda in a couple of minutes, but first, what is happening on Sunday, Molly?
Sunday is Family Fun Day at Power Plant Live. The free Family Fun Day features kid-friendly yoga, pony rides, an obstacle course, face painting, crafts, and games. And for the grown-ups, they can enjoy drink specials at some of the Power Plant Live restaurants. And then we have Sunday night is Violent Femmes at 9:30 Club.
Yay!
The American folk rock band, popular in the 80s and 90s, is still touring. You know them with some such hits as Blister in the Sun, Add It Up, Gone Daddy Gone, and American Music. They released, and they're still singing and writing, because they released their 9th studio album, We Can Do Anything, last year.
So, Blister in the Sun and Add It Up actually happen to be 2 of my favorite songs of all time. And I'm going to date myself a little bit. But in my high school yearbook, this is how you can tell how old I am, because in my high school yearbook, several of my classmates actually used lines from those 2 songs as their quotes. We were allowed quotes under each of our pictures, and they picked lines from Blister in the Sun and Add It Up. So that was awesome. And I met them once, too, and I think it was at Bohager's. I don't want to speak out of turn. It was either Bohager's or Hammerjack's, but they were super sweet, and it was really fun, and it was just awesome. I love seeing them. This show sold out. Otherwise, I would probably be going. It's my birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Yeah, thanks. So it would have been a really good birthday treat for me, but I missed out.
I saw them at HF Festival in, I want to say 94 or 95, but I can't remember which year because it was a long time ago.
Yeah, I think I definitely caught them at HF Festival. Anything else super bonkers fun that's going on this weekend?
Probably, but I don't know them.
Yeah, me either. I'm not really sure. Might go on some more hikes. So it does happen to be hashtag World Chocolate Day. So we're going to have some chocolate.
I've already had a bar earlier. But,
Happy World Chocolate Day. All right. You have been watching Jmore's Weekend Agenda, sponsored by University of Maryland, Baltimore. Please also tune in and turn up Jmore's Need to Know on Tuesdays at 12:30 p.m., where you can join the conversation with me and our editor-in-chief, Alan Filer, about this week's news stories. Additionally, as part of our Need to Know feature, we're now doing some really fun J-Word of the Day videos that you can watch on the Jmore Baltimore Jewish Living channel on YouTube. Mm-hmm. They're awesome. If you don't know your Hebrew and your Yiddish, this is a really fun, quick way to learn some. I'm picking up all kinds of new words. Thank you for sharing your weekend agenda with us. Thanks to University of Maryland, Baltimore for sponsoring our Facebook Live event. Join us Fridays at 12:30 for more weekend plans. And in the meantime, check out our events calendar at jmoreliving.com/events and follow us follow us at #Jmore Weekend.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.